Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do. It's finally here, game week 5. This is the watch along live with for Spurs versus West Ham live at the Spurs Stadium. Kickoff in literally 5 minutes time. And as always, guys, let's have a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s. Some very, as you can see, some examples up here. There's also Admiral and Umbro West Ham colour inspired track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts, and t-shirts. So go check those out, and get yourself a decent replica kit. There's new lines being added all the time. There's nice England gear in there as well, for that matter. If you're a Spurs fan, welcome. Try not to give me too much grief. But there's also Spurs replica kits in there as well. There's very nice retro gear in there, guys. So come check it out. So as always, let's start off by talking about the team sheets. Now, we've got the team sheets for exactly the same as what I thought it was going to be. But we'll start off with the hosts. Spurs in goal is Lloris, with Aurier, Sanchez, Alderweireld and Reguilon making up the back four. Sissoko, Højbjerg and Ndombele making up the midfield, with Bergwijn, Son and Kane making up the attacking. The attack, I should say. On the bench is former West Ham and Burnley and Leicester and Man City goalkeeper Joe Hart. They also have Winks, Doherty, Bale, Moura, Davis and Moraes. Let's turn to our boys now, West Ham United. Looks like it's more of a 3-2-4-1 formation, with Fabianski in goal, Balbuena, Ogbonna and Creswell making up the back three. Soufal and Masuaku making up the attacking full-back positions, with Bowen, Souček, Rice and Fornals in the midfield, with Antonio up front. On the bench is Randolph, Lanzini, Snodgrass, Yarmolenko, Diop, Noble and Fredericks. Now, it's a little bit interesting that there's no Allaire in the squad. Very, very interesting. Now, according to ex-West Ham employee, he did actually train. But for some reason he's not in the he's not in the squad. So this will be very, very interesting. The lineups are just coming out on Spurs now. So yeah, they're showing us as a 5-4-1 on Sky Sports, but I don't think it is. I genuinely think it's going to be a 3-2-4-1 again. But see who's about. Sheena, good afternoon even, I should say. Hope you're all right. Matt, welcome. Nice to see you. And Mark, as always, hello mate. I hope you're doing alright. So guys, let's quickly turn to the polls that I ran on both Facebook and Twitter to see what you guys have said, because I asked you guys to put your down your predictions of what the results were going to be. 67. There's only 15 of you voted on the Twitter account, but thank you very much for voting anyway. 67% of you 15 said that West Ham are going to win, 20% said a draw, and 13% said Spurs win. Let's have a look to see what everybody said in the Facebook group as well. Let's just have a quick goosey at that. I genuinely haven't seen this, but to be honest with you, for me this has a draw written all over it. It really, really does. Let's have a look. Only two people voted on the group, and both said Hammers win. Right, so Kieran, good morning, mate. 1 a.m. there. Morning, JP, and all you happy Hammers. Mark says 2-1 West Ham. That'd be nice. It'd be good to get. It was the usual love fest of Bale on Sky Sports. Kieran says 2-2 for him. Yep, I'll take a Desmond all day long, mate. I really, really would. And talk the devil. He's on the bloody screen now. So yeah, guys, this is going to be an interesting one. There's someone watching on Periscope. I'm assuming it's going to be Dell, and he's going to say 3-1 in a few seconds. But I just did a bit of stats hunting for you guys while we wait for the kickoff to happen. As we know, since the start of the season, Creswell's got two assists. Masuaku's got an assist. Bowen's got 3 goals. Fornals has got a goal and an assist, and Antonio's got 2 goals. Aurier's got a goal. Højbjerg has got an assist. Ndombele's got a goal. Kane's got 3 goals and 6 assists, and and Son's got 6 goals and 1 assist. Kick off now. So Balbuena beating it through to try and find Souček, and he does, but Souček going for goal already. Save from Lloris, not even before the graphics have gone up. Matches says 4-1. Charles says 4-1 Spurs. Fair enough. RNG Loopy says I'm a Spurs fan, so may the best team win. You never know, mate. There's been 2 draws today so far. You never know. This could be a third. Just as we see on the ball now. Yeah, and Spurs back into possession. So you got Balbuena trying to chase the ball down. Son's on the ball. Son scored straight away. Straight away. 47 seconds on the clock. 1-0 down already. This is going to be a long game, I think, somehow. It's a restart after the international break, so you never know. You never know what happens with West Ham. But good counter-attacking football, to be fair. Great ball up from Son. Really good. It's too much space. Ogbonna too late. And it slips it right between Ogbonna and Balbuena. But yeah, so there you go. Son's on his 7th goal of the season so far. Mark says, for fuck's sake. Sheena says, all I can say is, wow. Yeah, 48 seconds. Mark says, quite rightly so, don't let him get onto his right foot. Nitizia says wow as well. Yeah, it's unreal. You know, I've got Antonio on the ball, but loses possession. I'm gonna have to stop using the projector, guys, because I can. It's not as clear as it was a few weeks ago. I think the light is going in that, so I have to bring the old telly back out. But yeah, interesting. Guys, just as while we're just having the throw-in by the looks of it, if you're new to the channel and you're watching on YouTube, then by all means, please do subscribe. It'd be nice. We're 12 away from 1,700 subscribers, so please do subscribe. Thank you very much. So Spurs with the throw-in again. Kane and Song there. It's actually a nice change for once that the comments are coming in before the goal is scored, as after the goal is scored. Normally they come in before. So we've now got Balbuena on the ball through to Souček, but misplaced, and it now goes back to Lloris as a back pass. But as I say, thank you to everybody that is currently watching. Much appreciated. Always good to see some new people on here. I know that everybody else is doing their streaming as well. I've got a new computer coming again. You know, I bought. You know, as you guys know, I ordered this laptop. I ordered a new laptop a few months ago, but it's not all that much cop. So I've got a desktop unit coming. It's pretty good. So hopefully there should be better picture and sound quality from now on. Can't really afford it, but say Masuaku, Rice. Back through to Creswell, just over the halfway line. Back to Masuaku. Masuaku finds Antonio, who gets fouled. That's a free kick. Now, guys, one thing I want to get your opinions on while we're waiting for this free kick to be taken from the foul from Sanchez. What are your thoughts on the pay-per-view? You know, because the evening kick-off is a pay-per-view. We had 2 yesterday, I think, if I remember right. The Leeds game against Wolves is a pay-per-view on Monday night. I think it's atrocious myself. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Well, it looks like Creswell's over the ball. Just waiting for something to happen. There's a bit of toing and throwing going around, as always is with a free kick. No, it looks like Rice is going to take it. Oh, that is Creswell. Just over the bar. The match is Cholja 4-1. Have to wait and see, fella. Have to wait and see. Mark says free kick. Here comes 1-1. Sadly not. Mark says pay-per-view is a rip-off, mate. I'll watch it on my dodgy stick. Yeah, I will be as well. I'm happy to pay for the match passes I've got here with Sky, and I'm happy to pay the BT match pass as well. But that's it. I'm not paying any more money. It's ridiculous. I don't earn enough to pay for every single game. Don't think anybody does, to be fair. Balbuena, the horrible back pass, but fortunately Fabianski sorts it, and now Souček is on the ball. And now Soufal, Rice. Ball up through from Rice to find Souček, and it gets booted out by Sanchez for a corner. So as we know, the referee is Paul Tierney for this game, and he's not exactly I'm not exactly a big fan of him, shall we say. Really, I'm not a big fan of him. Don't like the bloke in any shape or form. Awful referee. But I did see saw the highlights of the Everton, the Merseyside derby, just as the ball comes in. Oh, and Antonio boots it miles out. He's 2 yards out, and it goes way off the target. He's literally, where are we? 2 yards out. And actually, no, it looks like it came off Aurier, actually. Sorry, Sanchez, I should say. No, it does come off. It does come off Antonio. But yeah, VAR decisions were unbelievable. Yesterday, unbelievable. Pickford should have been sent off and wasn't, and there was no way in hell Mane was offside. No way in hell. Ball through to Kane, Son, but Soufal gets in the way, but Son's still in possession of the ball. And we go 2-0. Harry Kane, of course. Harry Kane. 7 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Kieran says Balbuena is making me nervous. Agreed, completely. He's not awake to the game. Kieran's a great shout. He's not awake to the game at all. It's just absolutely unbelievable. 2-0 already. This could be him. Matt, you're probably a bit more spot on, mate. If we keep playing like this, we'll actually be conceding a lot more than 4. Yeah, watching the replay. Yeah, again, too much space. Ogbonna and Balbuena, too much space between the two of them. And Balbuena's got the cheek of standing around going, "What's going on?" when Ogbonna's slid in for the ball. Fabianski could have moved it a bit better than that, I suppose, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Not happy with that. Really not happy with that. But great movement from Kane, to be fair. Great movement from Kane. To Masuaku, Creswell, Ogbonna. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Not surprising in any shape or form. Really isn't surprising. It's nerve-wracking to say the least. It's worrying to say the least. I mean, it's the right formation. It's just the spacing. Every single game, the spacing is poor. The spacing is poor. I mean, Spurs. Let's have a look. Throw in. Rice, Masuaku running at the box. Misplaced by Masuaku, and it goes out for a throw-in again. You know, we've only had 41% possession in not even 10 minutes yet. It's unbelievable. It is worrying. So Antonio, and he goes out for a goal kick. This is typical West Ham after the international break. Happens every single time. Sheena says, "Send Moyes home, you might get some luck." There was a very good interview that Antonio did on the Super 6 podcast, the Sky Sports Super 6 podcast, where he when they returned back from the break, he went back to he said to Mo, when he saw Moyes, he came back and he went, Moyes, aren't you? I said, boss, I thought you were supposed to be working home for the rest of the season. Absolutely love that. Brilliant. Looks like Lamela on the ball. Through to Kane. So it was Højbjerg through to Kane, I should say. Højbjerg again. Sanchez on the ball now. It's worrying. Movement is worrying. Really, really worrying. But we've still got a long, long time to go. We've still got 80 minutes left. 79.5 now. But it's absolutely worrying. Come on, guys. I can't believe there's only 2 people watching. This channel isn't that bad. I'm guessing because of the result. I'm guessing because we've conceded very, very early. I'm guessing that's probably near the point of why there's not many people watching. I know loads of people are watching other channels, but still. Come on, guys. Share the content. Share the content. Share the love. Let's get some more people talking. There's only 3 people watching at the minute. Let me just stick that back in. That looks better, doesn't it? So ball through to Masuaku from Creswell. By the looks of it, it goes out again for a West Ham throw-in. And Aurier's not exactly happy about that. So Masuaku on the ball now. And it goes out for a corner. So come on, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I know we're only a few minutes into the game. We're just almost 12 minutes by the time you guys get to hear this. But come on, give me your thoughts on the game so far. And without too many expletives, if you don't mind. I mean, I know Sheeny, you're only listening to what I'm saying, so I'm trying to do as much commentary as possible. Just as the corner's being taken. Ball in. Højbjerg clears. Right, so Ogbonna through to Creswell by the looks of it. Masuaku fighting, shall we say, with Ndombele. So Balbuena. Aurier. Rice controls, beautifully controls, passes it through, down to Bowen from Balbuena, back through to Ogbonna. Very high line being played, very high line. Can totally understand we're 2-0 down. Souček, Antonio. Not the best of tries. Not the best of tries from him at all. Mark said, I'm scared, we must score next. Matt says he's happy with the results. I'm sure you are, mate. Sheena says, I'm watching the game this time as I've got. Oh, you do? Great. Okay, perfect. So it's just BT you don't have, I take it, yeah? Nice one. Nice one. So Alderweireld, I think, by the looks of it, yeah, passing through to Bergwijn. Aurier, I think they're up there. Højbjerg. Nice. It's I hate to say it, but it is nice to see Spurs are playing good football. They are a good team. I hate to say it, but they are a good team. We're now with 9 men behind the ball. Antonio chasing down. So Son passing it back to Lloris by the looks of it. So for those that care, it's 45% possession to West Ham. I'm not even looking on social media at the moment because I just know there's going to be idiots in meltdown. There's plenty of time to go, plenty of time. There's plenty of time for us to concede more, of course, as well, especially with defending like that. Jesus Christ, right. Everyone's second gear. We're not even out of first gear yet by the looks of it. So it's Aurier, Sissoko, Sanchez back to Aurier. Balbuena makes sure Fabianski gathers. Not the best of games, not the best so far. Spurs aren't playing all that well, but there's some beautiful football at the same point. So Masuaku. And the ball beat back to Ogbonna. So here we go. Rice miscontrols the ball. Gives it away to Bergwijn. Now Højbjerg's on the ball. Passing it through to Son. Kane, 3-0. Jesus Christ. There goes our goal difference. We are just not at the races at all. Just absolutely not at the races. This is a training game. Matt, to be fair with you, mate, it could be 4. It could be 5-1, 5-0 at half time. The way this is going, we're only a quarter of an hour in. This is absolutely abysmal. He's onside as well. Brace within 16 minutes, man. That is worrying. That is really, really worrying. Great setup from Son. Great setup from him. Jesus Christ. Nobody jumping from the ball. Everyone ball watching. And it's in the back of the net. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's I'm not getting angry because I know that Spurs are the better side. I'm furious of how we're playing, to be honest with you. I'm massively furious on how we're playing. But it's awful. It's just unbelievably awful. I can't believe that we are playing this badly. And we're only 17 and a bit minutes in. Mark says Jesus wept. Matt says I may have undersold it. You totally, son, completely. I want to be sitting here spitting feathers, but it's all of our own doing. Every single goal there's been so many mistakes in the build up to it. Let's see what A's hat-trick coming. Very possibly. Very, very possibly. But I'm not budging from here. We're going to watch the entire game together. So Sissoko, Alderweireld, Lloris. Back to Sissoko. Sanchez, sorry, I should say. Sanchez. Lloris, Alderweireld. Aurier. Sanchez. We're not even pressing. We're not even trying. Just sitting back the entire time. That's all we're doing. Just completely sitting back. That is all we're doing. Bunching up, giving them plenty of space. Only Declan Rice running for the ball at the minute. Ball over to Reguilón. Son mistimed it, but gets the ball, but now Rice is with the ball, and Rice's attack, well, was about to attack. Now giving the ball to Soufal, who loses possession quite easily, to be honest with you, because he gave a pretty heavy touch, and I'm not really sure that's a foul by Antonio by the looks of it. Bearing in mind Antonio jumped out of the way, yet he's still been booked. Sorry, Son jumped out of the way, but yeah, there's a bit of theatricals from it. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is a foul. Yeah, it is a foul. But Son's making a bit more of a meal of it than he should do, to be honest with you. Ritz, hello, mate. So I came back from shower and it's 3-0 in 15 minutes. My God, yeah. I'm telling you, man, we are absolutely dog shit at the minute. Absolutely abysmal. Clinic says 9-0 and he's not even joking. It could be. It could well be. Could well be. So it looks like my girlfriend's away for a few weeks, and I was joking with her that every time I spend the night with her, we get a decent result. I didn't get to spend time with her this weekend, and we're losing 3-0 in 15 and a bit minutes. She's got a lot to answer for. But no, this is absolutely pathetic. It really, really is. Mark English is getting a little bit unfair, to be honest with you. Moyes needs to stay away. He's a bloody curse. I wouldn't. He was given instructions the whole time, so it's Moyes' setups for the last 3, 4, 5 games. So I know where you're going with it, Mark. You're angry, and I get it. And Clinics has been even worse. It's Moyes needs to leave the club. Guys, this is what happens to West Ham on every single first game after an international break. You can't blame Moyes for it. You blame the players. It's as simple as that. Moyes is only. It's exactly the same team that beat Leicester. We're not playing half as well as it. That's not Moyes' fault. It's the players' fault. It's individual errors that are causing it. I know why, but Moyes isn't a culpable here. It will be culpable if he doesn't make any chances Moyes is, if he doesn't make any changes at half time, then you start criticising him, because you should be making a change at half time when you're 3-0 down at half time. Mark said his setups are fine. I'm just saying his presence is bad luck. Potentially, yeah. But the thing is, it's not like we haven't had touches on the ball. I mean, apart from the bloody the throw-ins, you know, there's individual areas. As Kieran said earlier, man, Balbuena is worrying. It is really, really is worrying. You know, let's say the first goal could have easily been closed down by Balbuena. The second goal, again, could have been easily closed down by Balbuena helping out Ogbonna, who was sliding in to try and stop it. Henry, welcome back, mate. Said we are sleeping completely. Lawrence says we need to bring on another striker if we had one. Lawrence, I reckon Yarmolenko is going to be the backup attacker. But yeah, agreed. I don't know what the hell's happened to Allaire. Really don't know. Looks like Son's on the free kick. It is worrying. Bunching up. Balbuena headers out. Antonio gets contact. Fornals. It's the first time I've seen Fornals on the ball, to be fair. In 20 odd minutes. Sissoko's down with clutching his head. So coming together between him and Antonio going for the ball. There's nothing in it whatsoever for Antonio. That's not a foul at all. That's not a foul in any shape or form. I don't really see that there was any head contact between the two of them. There's a bit of an arm possibly, but unbelievable. Monkey boy. Gareth Bale, by the way. At least I got Son and Kane in my dream team with Kane as captain, so that's something to dance about. Yeah, it's conflicting, isn't it? It's absolutely conflicting when you've got your fantasy league players in your squad and they're beating the crap out of your own team. It's conflicting. It really is conflicting. So why I just don't get the Sky loving with Gareth Bale. I really don't. He's a good player, yes, but no better than any other player that Spurs have got at the minute. Sissoko's fine, absolutely fine. If I was Tierney, I'd be booking him for time wasting. You fall down, clutching your face like you've had a head injury, and you get up and run. Nah, man, that's time wasting. That is foul play. That shouldn't be happening. That's a Højbjerg. That's a Regulian. Lloris. Kane. Balbuena intercepts, finding Fornals. Masuaku. Bowen with the ball in. Sanchez easily cleared. Lawrence says, glad I got BT Sports and not Sky. I can't watch this. So as I say, Lawrence, I'll try and give you as much conversation about what's going on with the game as much as possible. But we are not awake in this game at all. To be fair, it's 25 minutes and 40 seconds pretty much now. Bonner. Our striker Kane has all the time in the world. Agreed. Morton for Simos at Kane and Song are a freaking menace this season. Agreed. Totally. Welcome. Always nice to see a new face. Mark says we're going to win 4-3. Fornals from the... Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. It's just all of a sudden the internet connection's perfectly fine. It's just typical, isn't it? Just absolutely typical. Hopefully my new computer is gonna help with it. Yeah, more than enough data. I'm just running a speed check now. More than enough data. So I don't know what the hell's going on with maybe because many people are using StreamYard at the same time. Who knows? But anyway. Yeah, more than stable enough. It's just being a dick, aren't you? Right, so Luis with the long ball. Balbuena and Kane fighting each other. And Socek on Dombole. But Kieran, you're absolutely right, mate. It's just the fact that we need a decent striker. And I've no idea why Alaire's not in the squad at all. Really don't understand it. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is going to be a very long season for us. Creswell and Rice doing little 1-2s with each other. Creswell with a long ball trying to find nobody by the looks of it. Lawrence said Alaire picked up a knock in training. That's what a few people are thinking. I'm just having a look now to see what reliable sources are saying. Where are we? Yeah, it was a slight knock and he wasn't wrist. Fair enough. Mark says, we'll be fine, John, once we get these hard fixtures out of the way. Well, to be fair, you're absolutely right there, mate, because I said I couldn't see us having more than 4 points by the end of October, and we're halfway through with 6. So, it's beating my expectations, that's for sure, with a great ball from Masuaku over to try and find Soufal, but... Oh, come off it! Yeah, it's no, not for me. That's not a foul for me at all. Reguilon's making a bit of a meal of it. Yes, he bumps into him, but there's no way to... Football's a physical game. This is what I hate about it. Lawrence says, shame, 50-50 collision. Exactly, Mark, totally. Shame our defence can't pick up a player, says Lawrence. Agreed. We're just not intercepting at all. Just waiting for the ball to be played before going for it. Bowen's bottled it there. Antonio chasing down the Reese. Rice with a header over to Creswell. And apparently again, there's an injury to Gordon Bennett. What is going on with Spurs? This is ridiculous. This is embarrassing from this. Just going down the slightest of touches. This is not what you should be doing. I mean, but what is Bergwijn doing with that? Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, okay, fair enough. You see the close-up and it's Ogbonna with pretty much body slamming him. So understandable, but... yeah, it's about Bowen being fouled there, which is nowhere near as bad as... it's worse than the other things. And it's nice to see we got a free kick out of this. .31 minutes on the clock in a few seconds' time. Just as the free kick's been taken. Over to try and find Soucek, which he does, but gets cleared out easily. It's a free kick from a foul on Ogbonna by the looks of it. This is embarrassing. This is poor. This is absolutely poor. X put up on his Twitter earlier a few minutes ago when we were conceding those stupid goals. It's schoolboy defending. It really is schoolboy defending. Well, the only reason why we haven't conceded in the last 15-16 minutes is because Spurs aren't really on the attack. Rice on the ball now. Passes through to Masuaku. Fornals back to Rice. Masuaku's too late to read it. Mark, you're absolutely right, mate. We do need a goal before half time, but it's just not going to happen, son. It really isn't going to happen. There's not enough attacking threat. We're just trying to sit back more than anything else. Masuaku, Creswell, Fornals over to Masuaku. It goes out for West Ham throw-in. They're too organised. Spurs are way too organised. I would have taken a draw at this point, but it's at the start of the game. But there's no coming back from this. I can't see it. I really can't. I mean, we have upped our game over the last couple of minutes, but at the same point, Spurs haven't really attacked. Kane on the ball now. Space again. Cleared this time. Soucek through to Bowen. Bowen loses the ball. Ogbonna, Masuaku, lazily running, should we say. Antonio misses the ball completely. Oh God. Soufal. Rice. Masuaku. Creswell, Masuaku, Fornals, and Spurs on the break. Mark says, son, I'm 48. Kieran says, this is already damage limitation, so disappointed. Agreed. But that just proves what I'm talking about. That those little 1-2s between what's his that, Regalian and Højbjerg there, just the two of them. Bowen's just standing there going, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Run for the ball. Show some attack. Balbuena passing back to Fabianski now. Ogbonna. Creswell. Masuaku. Rice. Jesus Christ, that was close. Song always got a brace then. Very good save from Fabianski. Looks like he might have picked up a knock in the process of it. Soufal passing it through to Bowen. No one around him. It's not good here. It really isn't good here. Masuaku. Rice. Stop passing and passing it forward. Start passing it forward. Movement. Soufal. Tempo. Come on, West Ham. Move it. There we go. Masuaku. Ball in. Trying to find Antonio, but it's too far in front of him. Now, Ogbonna with the ball on the halfway line, just outside the centre circle of the halfway line, I should say. Souček. Soufal. He's getting forward, bless him. He's doing well. Nice ball to try and find Antonio, just not strong enough. Fornells gets the rebound, and it goes out for a goal kick. Sanchez puts it straight to Fornells. Actually, no, it looks like it might be a corner. Actually, so like replay. Yeah, it is. It's a corner from Regulian. Clears just to make sure. Mark says, good save, Fabi. Well, that was a great save. Be interesting to see what happens. See what Moyes does at half time. Agreed. That's what I was saying earlier, Lawrence. Bowen takes the ball, takes the corner. Where's the Noosis TSC? Welcome back, mate. Ball in and ball out. Rice to nobody. Somehow it gets to Bowen. Oh, Antonio takes one touch too many. Ogbonna over, and then it's Creswell in the. No, move didn't work. I can see what he was trying to do, but it didn't work. He tried to pass to himself forward like Anderson tries to do. Now Antonio's on the ball. And Spurs are on the attack now. Son, by the looks of it. Yep, Son. Passing it through to Harry Kane. He's one-on-one with Fabianski. Straight at him. Great save again. Balbuena. Creswell through to... Yeah, Creswell now. Fornells. Antonio loses out to Sanchez there. 37 minutes on the clock in literally 2-1. Now, Ogbonna, Creswell, Masuaku, Soufal by the looks of it. Souček I should say, sorry. Creswell, Rice with a long ball trying to find Bowen. He does just, but it goes out for a, it's trying to find Soufal I should say, but it goes out for a Spurs throw in. She says really can't see us coming back in the second half. Agreed. We haven't got the options to change things on the bench. That's half the problem. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. One more sub away from 1690. One more. Come on, guys. I know you want to do. Lawrence asks, have we had a shot on goal? Let's have a look. We've had 2 shots on target, apparently, according to the BBC website. Aurier through to Regulian by the looks of it. Very good run from Bergwijn in, but again through the middle, spacing all the time, spacing-ish. Our spacing in this game is absolutely abysmal. It is absolutely abysmal. This is. I honestly think it's like watching a Chadwell Heath training game. It's unreal. It is absolutely unreal. It is pathetic. It really is pathetic. Looks like Leeds Wolves has been retracted from Sky Box Office now. It's just going to be the normal broadcast, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so Masuaku. Fornells. Souček. Sorry, Bowen I should say. Bowen. Masuaku. He boots it back to Rice. Creswell. Masuaku. Rice. Should be passing to Souček. He does. It should be passing to Soufal. He does. This is better. This is better from West Ham. This is better. We're starting to press them a bit more. Great deflection by Souček then. Bowen. Ball in. And easily gathered by Lloris. It's just unbelievable. So Masuaku, Soucek, Antonio, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. We're starting to pick the pace up a little bit, but it's all well and good. 40 odd minutes on the clock. It's just so right. Masuaku tracking in, runs straight into danger, and easily cleared by Spurs. Absolutely easily cleared. Ogbonna, Rice, Fornells. Here we go. Spacing again. Block. Poor attempt by Bergwijn. Poor attempt, fortunately. Mark asks, who do we play next? Sorry to tell you this, mate. It's Man City. 12:30 kickoff next Saturday. Where's the table? Where are we at the minute? Let's just have a look at our goal difference. Lawrence says, get the booze out. Kieran says, easy one next, Mark. And we slipped down to 13, so it's still not too bad. Still got a plus goal difference as it stands at the minute, so I'm happy with that. Very happy with that, but not happy with these 3 goals at all. 2 of the 3 could have easily been avoided. Absolutely easily avoided. Not impressed at all. Is this a chance for... Oh, good save by Fabianski there. Bit of an easy pick-up for him, but Kane was on the attack. Jesus. Soufal. Oh, come on. Personally, I know he doesn't work well in a back 3, but I would replace Diop for Balbuena. I would 100% try it. Just absolutely try it. I mean, not that everyone's been playing, or the rest of the 9 men in front of Fabianski have been playing brilliantly, but Balbuena, he's been culpable for at least two of the 3, and those 2 of the 3 goals could have easily been avoided. Let me know who you guys would change at half time. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let's say I'd bring on Diop. I really would take Balbuena off. Bring Diop on. Because I mean, let's face it, guys. We haven't got much other options available. I mean, we'll say, we've hardly got anything else available. But let me know what you do, guys. Antonio on the ball now, and it's apparently was a foul. Can't see how. Oh, it's offside. Again, can't see how. Looked onside to me, but Lawrence says I bring on another keeper. Do you know what? Mark, I'm not putting that up, man. Come on. Lawrence, you never know, mate. You might do a Moyes might do a Stuart Pearce and bring on Randolph for to be upside along Antonio. That was funny when he was a manager of Man City. That was brilliant, putting David James on up front. That's the point, Kieran. Exactly. That bench can't change this game. Nah. But I would personally bring on Diop at half time for Balbuena. Just so the guys can relax a little bit. I say the first 2 goals could have easily been avoided. Ogbonna did all his best, did his best, bless him, to try and block Kane's first goal, but it just didn't happen. Right, so got a free kick here. 2 minutes of stoppage time with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. And yeah, not the best, but Ogbonna's keeping the ball in. Just. That's a Masuaku very deep. One to your left, not to the where everybody is. There you go. Creswell lost it because Masuaku played the ball to him too late. Absolutely played the ball to him too late. There's a question I'm going to ask you guys at half time, but we'll have to wait first. So Souček, Creswell, Balbuena. Oh, spacing is unbelievable. Antonio being fouled, but ball continue play because we're in possession. Masuaku, ball in. Oh, so foul, so close then. Antonio being pushed and still no foul given. So foul. And there we go. We're on the attack and the referee blows. So yeah, that's what I hate about Tierney. Rick says, sorry guys, sorry I'm late. It's your bloody fault with 3-0 down, mate. It's your bloody fault. Hope you're alright, mate. Mark says, I can't even remember who's on the bench. It's basically Randolph, Fredericks, Diop, Yarmolenko, Lanzini, Snodgrass and Noble. Sheena says, I'm lost for words. Matt with the trying to bring the banter in, bring on Andy Carroll. So there you go, guys. Half time, 3-0. Now, to sum up, dog shit, quite frankly. As I said, Balbuena is the biggest worry. 2 of those goals he could have easily stopped, but he didn't bother. Having said that, though, as I say, all 3 goals were very well taken from Spurs. As much as I hate to say it, very well taken. As I say, take off Balbuena, bring on Diop for me at half time, because the defence does look shaky. It really does look shaky. Kieran says I'm in 20 seconds in front of him. Social distancing for you, mate. Right, so guys, while it's the half-time break, let's jump away from the game for a minute. Now, obviously, on Friday, Zabaleta announced that he's hanging up his boots, he's retiring, and also Ginge confirmed yesterday that he was retiring as well. Give me your thoughts on that, guys. 2 unbelievable players for the Premier League. Unbelievable. I know people criticise Zabaleta, and I did as well. Sometimes for the period of time that he was with us, but with the 14 years he was playing in England. Absolute brilliant servant. Really had a fantastic career at Man City and had heart and passion with us, and likewise with Ginge, heart and passion with his 2 spells. I'm sure the Villa fans are feeling exactly the same as we are, because obviously he joined Villa when he left us originally, and then we got him back from Villa under Allardyce. But yeah, 2 very, very good players, and 2 very big losses to the football world. Bring back Ginge as a defensive coach ASAP. and because I'm sure that Zabaleta is going to do his badges up at Man City. But yeah, it's not good, guys. I mean, as I say, it's beautiful from those two. They gave us some very, very good memories. I still struggle to remember Ginge with hair, for one, but obviously he did have hair in the his first stint with us. I say two very, very good players, and I do wish them well for whatever they do in the long run. But yeah, we should have Ginge back as a defensive coach ASAFP. I'm telling you. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on those two players. Not just necessarily for us, but their careers in general. Kieran says, two great professionals. Zabaleta was class act. Agreed. Nick, hello mate. Everybody has been shocking except Masuaku and Kufal offensively, but defensively we are awful. We need Yarmolenko in my opinion. What, in defence? But yeah, agreed, Nick. I mean, as I say, Bowen's had his moments. Antonio's had his moments. But in general, yeah. Mark says, "What's for dinner tonight, John?" Do you know what, mate? I'm really tempted to get a pizza. I got a burrito meal last night as a takeaway, and I'm very, very tempted to have a pizza tonight. I can't be asked to cook. It's unusual for me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I normally get a pizza when we have a victory, but I'm just really fancy pizza. It's been ages since I've had a pizza. Sheena says, "I'm gutted." Yeah, you and me both, hun. And how's your little boy if he's watching this? Well, that's a lovely photograph of him here with this one. I really like that picture. It's cool. I'm guessing he's looking that solemn now as well. but no, as I say, just to sum up the first half again, guys. This has been embarrassing. Great state of play. 45 seconds in, and we were attacking. And then literally, 20 seconds later, we concede that goal. Not even 20 seconds. So, what's it, about 25 seconds into the game, we were attacking, and then Son scores on the 45th second. It's just, that's what a London derby should be, to be fair. It's what it's but there's just so much space. Just seeing the replay now. Right, and about of Son's goal. It's just so much space. Balbuena not reading the game properly. Ogbonna's tried it, and then Kane's goal. Here we go, seeing the replay of Kane's goal. Straight through. Poor clearance by Soufal. But that was the only option he could take. And then Højbjerg over to Son, over to Kane, and again straight through him. All standing, watching the ball, It's just ball watching. That's what I'm saying for the two goals. Absolutely ball watching. Nick says, "Do you think we would have put more fight? We would have put more fight if there was no international break." Probably. Yeah. Probably. But as I just looking at the replay for Kane's goal, Kane's second, I should say. Again, good work from Spurs. Everybody ball watching. Nobody jumping from the ball. Ogbonna tries a little bit, but doesn't really do all that much. No, in fact, he doesn't jump. The only one that does jump is Kane. Just everyone ball watching. It's ridiculous. Sheena says he's fine, bless him. He's waiting for Noble to come on. And thank you, you're welcome. Alex Jeffrey says, great dummy by Rice for Kane's first. Shut up. Nick says, maybe the time for Mark De Bruyne. Do you know what? He needs to take this. He needs somebody out there who's going to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Absolutely need it. 100%. It's just. It's poor. And Nick says he's captained Antonio in his fantasy league. Well, like he's my vice, and I've got Bowen as my captain because I just thought he'd be able to do something. But it's pathetic. It's just, and they're quite rightly so. Seeing the replay of the guys walking off the pitch, quite rightly so, hanging their heads, man, because it's embarrassing. Why isn't an Irvine and Nolan should be absolutely tearing them a new one at the moment? I certainly would. It's unbelievable that the lack of enthusiasm for the majority of the players. Yes, okay, Masuaku's done some good things. I say Antonio's done some good things. Sue Fowler's done some good things, but good couple of saves from Fabianski. But again, should have been alive to at least 2 of those goals. Should have been. Don't think international duty's got anything to do with their for fatigue with those 2. Really don't. Can't see it at all. It's just, it's unbelievable. Really is poor. Really is poor. Nick, I don't think you're in my fantasy league, are you, mate? Lawrence says, hope Pierce has bought his boots. Nick says, Yama and Snoddy must come on. They can win a game. I as much as I love Snodgrass, mate, I can't see him having that much of an impact. Yes, the corners will be better, and that, but I can't see much more of an impact from him. To be fair, I love the guy, but we need a bit more pace in the midfield, and Snodgrass doesn't give it. He gives us all. Don't get me wrong, but he just, I don't know. It's. So the only thing we can really do to try and bolster the defence is try and bring Diop on, possibly try and. Yeah, I'm just looking at my fantasy league, man. This is embarrassing. It really is poor. I'm down to 50. Where are we? Where's my? Yeah, I'm down to 55th on my team. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, but I'll still be doing the table roundup on Tuesday night, guys, for the fantasy league. But yeah, piss poor. I struggle to get out of double digits this weekend. Anyway. Let's see if we've got any transfers I can make. 1 free transfer. But yeah, no, as I say, guys, there is currently, where are we? There's currently 10 of you watching, all on YouTube. Come on, guys, give me your thoughts. I mean, there's Sheena has, Nick has, Lawrence has, Mark hasn't yet. Just been seeing, see what you guys are saying. I'll wait and see for tomorrow's games, and then I'll sort that out. But yeah, we're currently 13th still, which is no bad thing. No bad thing. Alex says, at this point in the game, what would you change? As I said, bring Diop in for Balbuena, try and shore up that defence a little bit. But yeah, so that's all the options are available, mate. Nothing else really. Don't think Lanzini's going to make much of a difference. Can't see Snodgrass making that much of a difference. Can't see Yarmolenko. Well, Yarmolenko could, I guess. But yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. Nick says you all know Bale is going to come on and rip us up. He will. No shout outs if you're not talking about the game. Kieran says the bench sums up our scattergun approach on transfers. It catches up with you in the end. It does, mate. I said right at the start, if we don't have a decent summer transfer window, we're odds on to go down this season. We will. Yes, all right. We're 5 games in and we've won 2. That's it. Ritesh says, I'm afraid of VAR after what happened yesterday. Imagine if that happens to West Ham in the future. Do you know what? Yesterday was pathetic. As I said at the start of the broadcast, mate, I know you went in for it. That it's it's just absolutely pathetic. Excuse me, it is absolutely pathetic that a player that is onside. If I guarantee, because you'll have other, because what was it? A couple of weeks, about 3 weeks ago, it would say that we need to apply more liberal interpretations. The line's on his arm. Right? You can't score with your arm. You can't score with your arm. You can score from this bit, but you can't score with this bit. Yeah. And that's the stupid thing about it. That's the stupid thing. He's onside. Under the rules, he's onside. Nobody can understand it. Nobody knows what's offside and what's onside nowadays. Nobody knows what. It's just stupid. Nick says Snodgrass from set pieces and Yarmolenko was absolutely amazing for Ukraine. Yeah, but Ukraine ain't got the quality of Spurs, to be honest with you, Nick. I know where you're going with it, mate. I totally agree. But at the same point, I disagree with you, because it's just not going to happen. He needs to step up, and it'd be nice to have him on. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have Yarmolenko on. He might be able to score a screamer against them, but it'd be too late. Richard says, what's your winter windows ideas? To be honest with you, mate, I haven't really thought about the winter window. I mean, I know it's 2.5 months away, but what was it 10 weeks, 11 weeks? But at the same point, it's just going to be piss poor. It's going to be absolutely piss poor. Having said that, though, we'll try and see how Ben Rama gets on against Man City if he plays, because Moyes has got to shake it up for that game. He has to. What about me? Ethan says, do you think you could be in the top 10? Not today. Ethan, stop spamming the chat. This isn't about you. It's about everybody talking about the game. Kieran says, VAR is taking the joy out of the game. I hate it. You can look a right mug for celebrating a goal. Agreed. Kieran, it's not just that. It's the money. It's the money in football that's absolutely killing it more than the technology. It's the money. Money that they want from us. The money that they that is going around in football. It's just in general, it's pathetic. Right, so check. Right, so it's the second half kicked off about a minute ago. Rice for losing his footing. So check challenging for the ball, and of course, because there's nothing wrong with it, it's a 50-50 challenge. Spurs get a free kick, exactly as it was in the first half. But yeah, Kieran, the Premier League is taking joy out of the game. VAR is just adding to it, because it's run by inept people, as I keep saying, and I have done since the start of last season. It's inept people using their technology. Yes, Spurs still on the ball there. Not the best of tackles by Fornells, but he broke up the play a little bit. But they're still right. Fornells is now on the ball. Bowen, Creswell, Masuaku, back to Creswell, Antonio. So Masuaku, Creswell, Antonio, Masuaku. Too slow. One Love Warrior says it's Spurs. The next two games also will be hard for West Ham, so it's this game and the next two are throw of points. After those games are done, West Ham can get points of 3. Maybe points off the 3. I think you meant there, mate. But yeah, as I said, I'd be very surprised if we mess all right with a very bad clearance there. But you're absolutely right there, Warrior, mate. Yeah, when the season when the fixtures were released, I said straight away that October was a write-off, and I was very surprised that we got anything against Leicester. But yeah, that's the way it goes at the minute. Kieran says, you're right, JP, a wage cap should have been introduced years ago in his opinion. Yep, agreed. Ethan says, I hate VAR. It makes the game slow and takes away goals. It does. Decent goals as well, for that matter. So thank you to a couple of guys who have subscribed over the last couple of minutes. Thank you very much. We are now 9 away from 1,700. So you 13 that are watching, by all means, please do hit the subscribe button for those that, because I know some of you are new here. So by all means, please do subscribe. Obviously, it won't work clicking here, but by all means, please do click the subscribe button, which is down the bottom here somewhere. You'll be able to find it. But yeah, right. So Ogbonna, Creswell, back to Ogbonna. Antonio, Masuaku. Good ball back to Antonio. Good idea from him. Antonio's not looking a bit as strong as he should be. Ooh! Fornells, a yard out, and headers it over again. Seeing the replay, Antonio. Ball through, well, not a yard, but about 2 or 3 yards out. So close. So close. Mark says we were close. Fornells is too short. He could have jumped a little bit higher, to be fair. But yeah. Ogbonna. Socek. Finding Soufal by the looks of it. Bowen, nice little overlap there, I like that. Ball over now to Creswell, Masuaku. They were vulnerable down that left-hand side. Mark says Crunch would have chested that in. You're probably not far off it, mate. You're probably not far off it. Creswell, Masuaku. Ogbonna. Socek. Nice little Parker style dummy, just didn't really work properly. Son, space. Tackled by Ogbonna. Kane on the ball now. About a mile over the bar. Yeah, it's nice to see that we still got a positive goal difference. As I said, it's unusual for this time of the season for West Ham. Masuaku, Creswell, ball in, and it goes out for a corner, headed away. Headed away by Alderweireld. So just seeing the replay of it. Yeah, Not the best of balls by Creswell. Couldn't really beat the second man, but good idea nonetheless. And right, Creswell's about to take the corner. Not many options within the actual the little box, 6-yard box. Not many at all. Like 2 in fact. Ball up. I don't know what on earth Ogbonna was trying to do there. Masuaku. Creswell passes it back through to Fornals. Soucek. As looks like Bowen, I think, passing it back to Fabianski. He boots the long ball, trying to find Kufal. Soucek trying to get in for the ball. It looks like he's going to go out for a corner. Yep, it's a corner. So a bit better from West Ham this second half, to be honest. 8 minutes in, little bit of attacking prowess, so we say. Be nice to try and get something out of this little bit of heat we've been able to put on them. I mean, this graphic just coming up now saying it's our 5th corner. So Bowen's going to take the corner. Bonner looks knackered. Ball in. Nobody jumping for it apart from the Spurs man. Yeah, ball in and ball out. Nice control from Fornals there again. Over to Bowen, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, Bowen. Ball in. Oh! Could have easily had it then, Soucek. Could have easily had it then. Soufal and Bowen. Bowen chasing the ball down but can't get it. Nice little tackle by Rice, but not really didn't really do much. Soufal standing a little bit too far away. Should have been a little bit closer into it. Spurs still on the ball. Mark says Masuaku's played well. He has cemented his side for the City game, position for the City game as far as I'm concerned. Ethan asks what needs to improve to make the game better for West Ham. Ethan, it should have been lasagna for your boys last night. That would have helped. But seriously, we just need to up our game. Simple as that. And a great ball from Rice over to find Soucek. And there's a big foul committed then, and there's a ball being played. Referee just said play on, which is not right at all. Ogbonna, Rice, get there, and Mike. That's it. Mikey on the ball. Still keeping the ball, and he loses possession, and it goes out for a throw-in. But yeah, safe, and that would have. It's just yeah, I'm sorry, but that challenge by Regulion on Bowen is if Soufal's was a free kick, that's a free kick. It's as simple as that. But no, Tierney's been inconsistent as usual. The ball in, and it goes out for another throw-in to West Ham. I'm glad you like that, Ethan. That would have been handy. Any of you guys get your club cash back, by the way, for the Newcastle game? That's a free kick to Spurs for some random reason. Kieran says we're winning corners 4-0. It's 5-0, but yeah. Cameraman's looking lost as usual. You're right, Mark, 100% it was a foul throw. Rice with a nice little deflection, trying to keep the ball, doesn't really help. Nice little touch from Rice with the control, and of course it goes out. It goes for a Spurs throw-in. Spurs free kick. Of course it does. I mean, why would it? Why wouldn't anything else be that? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, as I say, we got +4 on the goal difference. We're 13th after 5 games. Happy with that. Happy with that. Not happy with how this game's going, but happy with where we are at the minute. So the table's now been updated. We're still on the goal difference with +1. So yeah, but yeah, still delightful for that. Yeah, I'm going to have to retire this projector, unfortunately, because, yeah, it's not as bright as it used to be. It's slowly dying, so I'm going to have to crack my telly out. Ethan asks, who do you think is your best player at the moment? I'd probably say Masuaku, if I'm honest. He's hardly put a foot wrong. And he does it just as I say it. He puts his foot wrong. Just. But yeah, very impressed with him. He's much better as an attacking winger. Much better, attacking fullback, whatever. But he's much better, much better. Good ball from Rice to Antonio. But he's easily dealt with. By Alderweireld. He didn't have a bad game the other night, actually, Alderweireld in the internationals. So he fell taking the throw in. Bowen, Rice, Soufal, ball in, not finding anybody. Yeah, easily gathered by Lloris there. It's not a bad ball in from Soufal, but just not really at anybody apart from Lloris. Right, 60 and 18 seconds now. So still got half an hour to go, plus any additional stoppage times with substitutions and whatnot. That's a few fouls on the ball. Not that much on the ball. Moving it through. Spacing. Good save from Fabianski there from the attempt from Kane. Good save. Still think he could have caught it rather than just parry it out. But yeah, so much space. Just nobody going into him. All zonal marking. And the ball was. This is why I think he should have probably put his hands on it, because Kane was shooting straight at it, pretty much straight at him. I mean, a yard or so to his left, but as he could have easily put both hands on that and grabbed the ball. Easily done that. Son taking the corner. Spurs' first corner of the game. Ball in. And cleared. Ethan asks, who do you think is better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, and who would be better in your team? Messi for both. Ronaldo's an absolute monster, don't get me wrong. Very, very good footballer. But he's too flashy for my liking. He's too full of himself. Messi is more technical minded and that's what I love about him. So another corner for Spurs, taken by Reguilon. Cleared. Where am I looking? There's no community tab anymore, is there? No. I'll look at that later. Look for that later. So yeah, Spurs playing the 2-3 touch football at the minute. Nice little control balls. Again, because we're giving them so much space. It's unbelievable. Man, you could park a plane in between those two players. You really could. Which just says Man City and Liverpool in the next games. Yep, agreed. Man City at home, and then I think Liverpool. Is it Liverpool away after that? I know. Man City is at home next Saturday, so we'll eventually get a refund for that one. Where are we? Yeah, Liverpool away. Yeah, I thought it was Liverpool away. Yeah, Man City at home and Liverpool away. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That's a free kick taken. Balbuena passing over to Masuaku on the other side of the pitch, and he gets a free kick. He gets a throw in from off Sanchez by the looks of it. Or no, I think that's probably more Aurier. Masuaku, Rice. Kufal, Rice, Bowen, Fornells, Kufal. Sorry, Soufal. I keep saying Soufal, like soup kitchen. Foul soup. Creswell. Ooh. We're getting better. It's just too late, unfortunately. Nice ball from Creswell to Creswell from Masuaku, but again easily gathered, I should say, by Lloris. Creswell, Masuaku, Rice, Fornells, Creswell, Ogbonna, Balbuena. No substitutions. Piss poor. Piss poor. I mean, Balbuena's done better in this half, to be fair, so I can understand why, but still. Bring on some fresh legs. Just do something, Moyes. Do something. I mean, we've lost this game, so we might as well just have a bash at it. Ogbonna. Creswell. Kane with space. Still space. Balbuena clears easily. He's actually woken up for a change. Masuaku, Creswell. Creswell back to Masuaku. Back again. Antonio, but loses out. Ogbonna gets the ball. Passes to Balbuena. Rice. There we go. Getting some pace from Bowen there. Rice. Soufal. Bowen. Ball in from Bowen. Nobody there. Creswell gathers. Not the best of ideas. Hitting Son's arse by the looks of things. Now slowly on the attack. Kane. Totally stood still. Completely needed to. Son. And Fabianski gathers. It was a P-roller from Son, to be fair. But yeah. Creswell. Masuaku. Back to Creswell. Rice. Masuaku. Here he comes. Here comes Monkey Boy. Ethan says I can't join your fantasy league. Apologies, mate. I restricted it after the second week. But there will be another one next season. Follow me on Twitter at JPWHUTV. So sorry about that, mate. But yeah, I should have taken it out of the description. My apologies. Crap, unfortunately, mate. Where are we? There we go. Oh, it's not letting me save it, but yeah, apologies, mate. Yeah, I can't do it. You can't. Yeah, sorry about that. Donald, hello, mate. It's good to see we finally made it to NBCSN TV. Can't never catch games here in the States. Which side, Donald? You Spurs or you the bright side? You the dark side of the or the white side? But nice to see another new face. Always good to see new people. Creswell with the corner from the left-hand flank. And cleared. Masuaku running straight into the box. Goes out for a corner. Donald's an iron. Well, as you're new around here, mate, subscribe. There's way more content to come. So much more content coming up. Ooh, not bad corner, but easily dealt with, unfortunately. Creswell. But why can't people jump and make interceptions, man? It's ridiculous. Right, so 70 and a half minutes. Oh. Yeah, not the best of challenges from my Bonner, to be fair. Does go right through him. Does go right through him. Yeah, it's not the best of ideas from him, bless him. It's frustration more than anything else. And now here comes the Monkey Boy. Double change from Mourinho by the looks of things. So Bale coming on for Bergwijn. And Harry Winks is coming on for Ndombele by the looks of it, I think. Yeah, I think. Come on, do you want to show the other substitution? You know, there are other players on the bench for Spurs, you know, Sky, just other than just... There we go. Yeah. So Winks on for Ndombele, or however you pronounce it. Mark quite rightly says, Moyes never makes subs, never changes formation. Nope. And free kick from Gareth Bale straight at Lloris. Bowen could have blocked that better, to be honest with you. Really could have blocked that better. I don't know why players don't block free kicks anymore. I really don't. Goes out for a throw-in. Oh, come on! Kufal. Antonio. So coming together by Winks and Antonio, that's not a foul or a penalty too. It's just, but other way round that would have been. Other way round. That's blatant the penalty. Lanzini's coming on for probably I'm guessing probably 4 nails, like for like. Kane's on the ball now. Ball in. Well cleared. Balbuena. Not a bad clearance from him. Right, so 4 nails on the ball. Rice. Key foul. Mark says, no point joining Ethan, I've won it already. Really? Really? Where are you in the table? Let's have a look. You're 6th, mate. Come on. But Lanzini coming on. Yep. Balbuena. Socek. Trying to find Soufal, but didn't really happen. Now the ball gets passed back to Lloris, who long balls it. And Fabianski gets his hands on the ball. Balbuena with a long ball. Trying to find Antonio, which he does. Everybody just jogging. No, just Fornals is the only one jogging into the box. Bowen was too late to get there. Nobody's up for this game at all. Kufar doing some neat little controls there, but unfortunately nothing doing with him. So coming together between Balbuena and Kane. Sorry, Socek and Kane. And he's booked him as a result. Socek's been booked. It's a 50-50 again, man. It's every single fucking time. But how's Reguilon not booked for doing exactly the same thing on Bowen? Inconsistent refereeing. So Antonio's coming off and Yarmolenko's coming on. That's what I thought. I thought they'd play him up front. And Fornals coming off and Lanzini coming on, which again, this is what I thought would happen. So nice to get some fresh legs. Lanzini's got to go and prove himself now, as does Yarmolenko. So I've got a funny feeling that Ben Rama's going to start for Man City because he's a number 9. Song on the ball. Masuaku. Rice waking up. And it's a foul on Rice. Mark says, John, refresh your stream. We're about 10 minutes behind now. I'm not. Sheena says, 3 goddamn yellow cards. There's always a delay with broadcast, mate. But I'm not nowhere near 10 minutes behind. I'm about 30 seconds, if that. So Rice, Ogbonna, Balbuena, Sufal. Bad deflection, and now Son's on the attack. Through to Kane, and Kane hits the post. Mark, shut up. It's not 3-all. Not very happy that Fabianski watched it hit the post. He should have tried and get it nonetheless. He's not looking confident today, Fabianski, for some reason. Really isn't. Socek booking was unjustified. Antonio's booking was unjustified. Ogbonna's the only one I can say was actually agreed completely. Creswell, Masuaku. And Lanzini was offside. So Son's coming off, and where is it? Lucas Moura is coming on. Now I quite like Lucas. I think he's a good player. Son not going off by the closest part of the pitch, which is technically a booking. He's not following instruction, but 10 minutes to go. So Lloris with the long ball. Ogbonna. Rice. So as Lanzini, Rice. Bit of header. Sam Allardyce football at the minute. Just showing a stat there that that Harry Kane has had 7 more appearances for Spurs than Gareth Bale, and he scored 148 goals. Unbelievable. 27 appearances, 148 goals. Mental. That's how good the guy is. Creswell, Balbuena, Mourinho playing not 18th century football now with everybody behind the ball. Masuaku, Rice, Lanzini, sorry, I should say. I've got to get used to the fact they both got the same boots. It looks like Lanzini's struggling there just before they zoomed in. Looks like Lanzini's struggling. Yeah, he's limping a little bit, but not much, but there's a tiny little gait to his walk. Limp to his gait, I should say, because gait is walk in Latin. Creswell, ball in. Here we go. Balbuena scored. 3-1. Doing Bale's celebration. Yeah, not the best of. I think he scored with his back by the looks of it. Let's have a look at it again. So Creswell, he's onside as well. Don't care what anyone says. He's onside. Yeah, he does. He gets a nice little spin on it. 3-1. Yeah. Good header. Good header. Creswell, 3 assists in 2 games. Not bad. 8 and a bit minutes to go. We probably got 2, maybe 3 minutes of stoppage time because of all the substitutions. Well, maybe 4 or 5 in actual fact, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 3 minutes I reckon. Creswell, Lanzini, Rice. So +2 goal difference at the minute. Ritters, absolutely right. Better performance in the second half, completely. Kieran says you would have subbed him, John. I would have done. He was shit. It's just a fortunate header for him. I'm not, but he played better in the second half. He played better towards the end of the first half, so it's justifiable. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if some deal may have got into his same position, done exactly the same thing, and it's still 3-1. That goal doesn't absorb all the crap he did for the first half. Absolutely not. Just pays back the one of the 2 goals he should have stopped, quite frankly. We're now on the ascendancy. Now we're looking a lot more confident, looking a lot more. I know you are, mate. I know you're pulling my leg. Rita says apparently Van Dijk needs knee surgery. Yeah, I've just seen that come up. Soufal, 3-2. Own goal, maybe? Yeah, own goal. Sissoko own goal, I think. Is that a Sissoko? No, it's Sanchez. Sorry, Sanchez. That's it. +3 goal difference. 3-2. Game on. Game on. I told you we were growing in confidence. Growing in confidence. Can we get a point out of this after all? Can this? Well, yeah. We got. Where are we? 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time. So basically 9 minutes. I'm guessing. 8-9 minutes. Sorry, 7-8 minutes. I should say. Can we make it the 3rd draw in a row? Fucking hell. Yarmolenko. Rice. Yarmolenko being pulled and nothing. There we go. Time's coming up. Yep. Kieran says, go, you good thing. Deja vu. Let's go, says Donald. Actually, Don, just out of interest, mate, because you didn't say whereabouts in the States you are from. Where are you? Just out of curiosity, so I can gather a time of where you are, what the time is, mate. Richard says, shots by Tottenham 10, shots by West Ham 11. Yeah. Yep. 6 on target from Spurs and 3 on target from us. So, right, so Monkey Boy taking the corner. Monkey Boy. Georgia. Corner in. Easily gathered by Fabianski. A bit more tempo from West Ham now. A bit more movement. A bit more energy. Good. Mark, you were joking about 3-3, mate. Could it happen in the next 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes? Let's wait and see. Things are going well. Go on, son. Bowen chasing down Lloris, and let's just say the players can sense it. Sense we might be able to get another. So what were the goal times, just out of interest? Let's have a look. 82 minutes and 85 minutes. So yeah, 3 minutes apart. Snodgrass coming on. Bloody hell, Moyes is using all 3 substitutes. Right, so Rice is trying to get involved, but Lanzini holding his own. Rice is screaming for the ball. It's now it's a free kick now. Mark says John Wheaton is so fast. I'm watching Man City, West Ham, Man City now. Sheen says happy if it's a draw completely. Kieran says Bale's made the difference. Yeah, difference for us. So Creswell. Oh, Bowen tried to get a little bit too fancy there. Masuaku apparently fouled Lawrence, but Lucas, but no. Matt says he's in Texas. Cool. So Snodgrass has replaced Masuaku. Ethan says, I have a friend whose brother is Declan Rice. Well, apparently, from what I understand, Declan Rice is an only child. But if it is, it is. Right, so I say Matt's in Texas. Any other US watchers? Please do. Donald, if you haven't already done so, mate, go and check out the American Hammers TV network, man. They're a really good channel. Really good guys. Very funny blokes. Go check them out and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But guys, by all means, please do subscribe to this channel as well, of course. Lanzini on the ball now. Snodgrass. Creswell. Bale hits it massively wide. All that build up. Donald says, will do, thanks. I'm subscribed here as well. Thank you very much. And so's Ethan. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. All that build up. All that ass kissing from Sky. All that ass kissing. All that stuff. And he fucks that up. The prodigal son's return. My arse. Right, so 4 minutes. So I wasn't that far off it. And we're a minute and 40 into that now. So to be honest with you, by losing by 1 goal to Spurs, happy with that. Especially with that performance in the first half, conceding those stupidly early goals, slowly grew back into the game. Much better, much better from West Ham. Very happy with that. Gonna celebrate with a pizza. Because it's a 1-0 loss. I'll take that any day of the week. I'll take that any day over Spurs. And likewise, Spurs would take that 1-0 win over West Ham. So, because apparently it's our cup final. Bonner. Creswell. Trying to find Snodgrass. And he gets him. But he gets fouled and it's a free kick. Aurier's not happy with that. Laughing out of sarcasm. So Creswell taking the free kick. Not putting that up, Mark. I'm not jinxing it. Something's going on with the wall by the looks of it. Right, now everybody knows where Creswell's going to be placing the ball, so hopefully there's going to be a bit of... why is this out of focus all of a sudden? That's a bit better. Right, Creswell, the free kick. Ball in. Someone could have had that. Oh, Bonnet. Bowen. Yes! Lanzini, 3-3. Mark, you called it. 3-3. I know you were joking, but you called it. We got a point from Spurs. That is unbelievable. With 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. My God. Could not see that coming. At all. 12th in the table. Let's look at the replay now. Lanzini straight in. We know how much Lanzini loves scoring against Spurs. My days. 3-0 down in 15-16 minutes to be 3-3 with like 20 seconds of extra time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3 draws today. 3 draws. That is, I honestly, guys, I'm massively shocked. Hugely shocked. Hugely shocked by that. That was absolutely incredible. 3 goals in 12 minutes. Unbelievable. Jesus Christ. 3-0 down to bring it back 3-3 in the space of 12 minutes. Fuck me. That's it. Game over. Jesus Christ. Fantastic finish. You're absolutely right there, Donald. Absolute smacker of a goal. Straight through. Brilliant. You can have that pizza now. I know, Alex. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Unbelievable. Texas Matt, commiserations for being 3-0 up and drawing 3-3. That was, I guess, from your point of view, a game of as it is from our point of view as well. A game of 2 halves. A real game of 2 halves. Good substitutions. Ritter says, "Oh my God, I took a piss and it's 3-3. Yes, Ritter, mate, you were pissing for 3 minutes, 12 minutes, right at the death, right at the death. How much do we love the fact that we score a goal right at the death? I mean, it hardly ever happens. Fucking incredible, absolutely incredible." So, Balbuena, criticised him a lot, but well placed goal. Played a lot better in the second half. Everybody played a lot better in the second half than they did in the first. Kieran, you mentioned that earlier. Clinic says London is claret. Mark's getting a bit carried away. He's back. Love him. Sheena's saying we love you, West Ham. We do. Clinic saying Arsenal fans are going to be going crazy. Kieran says Kane's face priceless. Yeah. Sheffield United, Fulham 1-0. Crystal Palace, Brighton 1-0. Spurs, West Ham 3-0. Leicester City and Aston Villa quarter past 7 kickoff on Box Office. No one's going to be fucking watching that game, I tell you that now. Mark says, man, that was an amazing second half. Agreed, completely. Absolutely right on, spot on there, my old mate. Absolutely spot on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Never in a million years would we have ever seen that. Never in a million years would we have normally seen that. I'm staggered, absolutely staggered. You know me, guys. I normally wrap up by now, but I'm absolutely staggered by that. It's just unbelievable. There's no. I literally cannot believe it. There's no other way of putting it. I cannot believe that has happened. Cannot believe that has happened. That was just absolutely baffled. Jesus. One Love says, unbelievable for true, mate. Yep. Kieran says, how are you feeling, Mark? Bring on Man City. We're 8th on the table. Yep, we are, mate. Just checking it now. 8th on the table. 2 points off 4th. It's crazy. Nobody could have believed. No one in hell. That would have been like 50-1 for it to be 3-3. Everyone was saying. I think Kieran said it was 2-2. So very, very close with that, Kieran. Mark was taking the piss, I know, but he was saying that taking the piss with 3-3. That's just Troyish. Welcome, mate. What just happened, mate? I don't know what just happened. West Ham happened. It was just. They're still fighting the old girl yet. There really is. It really is, and yeah, that was just unbelievable. I'm not going to sit here and repeat it all the time, but I'm shocked, completely and utterly shocked by that. Mental. Mark says you take a draw at City. Sheena says, one happy song, I won't say what he's singing. Kieran says, we're 8th flying. Yeah, it's crazy. Just crazy times. Crazy times. Just everybody just completely up their games. Like, the more, once that goal went in, that was it. We just absolutely, I can't say Spurs capitulated, but yeah, no one saw that coming whatsoever. So yeah, Balbuena on the 82nd minute, Sanchez with that own goal on the 85th, and Lanzini on the 90+4. It's unreal, absolutely unreal. Troy says they got the players, but we got the team spirit. Agreed. And there was a much better team spirit there, because they could sense it. We could all sense it. Ethan says, well done on the draw. Have to go to work. Hope you win at Man City. Thank you, Ethan, mate. It's nice for you to stick around till the end, mate. Much appreciated. A lot of Spurs supporters usually bugger off by now, but thank you very much for sticking around, guys. As I said, Tuesday will be the live review of the Fantasy League table. You can see how shit I've been doing. Wednesday, if there's enough stuff to talk about, we'll do the broadcast. It'll be either Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. Oh no, it can't be Thursday because that's when the previews. The preview will be available to Anyway, there's new content coming up. Sorry guys, I just can't think straight at the minute. It's just brilliant. Kieran says buzzing. It's 3:30 a.m. Can't go to bed. Choice's goal of the season, that one I think for the Hammers, possibly. We'll wait and see, mate. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for your time. As I said, if you haven't already done so, then by all means, please do subscribe. All the details are below. Please do like this video if you've enjoyed the video as well. Ethan says, as I said, it's you can't. I closed it off, mate. Sorry about that. I say, but it's always. But I say, follow me on Twitter and keep following me, because when next season comes around, we'll have a brand new one. So I said, Mark says, I wonder how many man Hammers fans turned off that at half time. I wonder how many Hammers fans turned that off at half time. That's why I said we were going to sit through the entire lot. Why we said we can sit through the entire lot, and boy was it worth it. 8th on the table, +4 goal difference. Guys, 7 points on the board. Absolutely happy with it. Thanks, JP. See you, mate. All the best, guys. Thank you very much for your time. As I say, share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. Follow the channel on all the social media, Twitter, Instagram, even though I don't really use it all that much. Facebook, I'm trying to grow, so there's the link to the page, and also to the the group page as well, for that matter. Just one final thing. It even says, what would happen if there were people in the crowd? Mate, it would be like when we beat you 1-0 a couple of seasons ago. It would have been absolutely mental atmosphere from the away end. But guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know, we can sit back. We can be very, very happy. Watch match of the day tonight as well. But yeah, thanks guys. See you soon.